Today we'll be restoring the front strut assembly from a Porsche 911. This assembly process was pretty rough, but we got it apart, then started the fine disassembly. Here we're taking apart the bearing system in the hub, retaining rings, gotta get the shaft off, dust cover coming off, everything's disassembled, pulling the bearings out of the hub, getting it all cleaned up. Got the insert out of the strut, flipped it over, sanded down the strut cover, cleaned up the hub, all cleaned up and ready for paint, primer, pink paint, all the parts ready to put back together. Just taking the masking paint off of here, putting the dust cover on. Every nut and bolt on here has a torque spec, so going through and torquing everything to spec. Sorry, the camera lost focus here, but assembling the rotor and hub assembly, and then torquing that down. I'm going to drop in our new bearings, so I'm applying a bunch of grease to the bearings, packing them really well, lubing up the hole, putting in the dust shield. I'm going to tap that in with a little hammer, clean it up, drop the whole assembly onto the spindle, tightening everything down. Got to preload those bearings just right. All right, up next, we've got this whole spindle assembly put together. Need to get this insert placed inside the upright. And to do that, we've got the insert, we've got the hardware, and we've got 50 milliliters of just basic motor oil. And what that does, you pour that into here. And as this damper cycles, it gets hot. This helps just transfer the heat from here to the wall of the strut upright, and then can convect out to the environment. And then just to be nice, we got a little Coney sticker here, but it had this like kind of red paint on it, or color. So I'm just going to put just the white Coney on here so that we can be all legit. And then we'll insert this in. One other kind of neat thing here that I could show you real quick. These are actually adjustable dampers. So the whole point of this thing, right now it's very stiff because I have it maxed all the way to one side, to the tight side. So the way you adjust these is you push it down until it bottoms out, and you can see it's tight that way. And so then you just spin it. So I'll show you that. I'll go all the way to the loosest setting. And it's still, tight and right as it should be, but it's a lot softer. So now I have it backed out all the way to the soft side. And what I'm going to do today, I can always adjust these from inside the car. So my plan is to spin it. You can see it's lined up right here. So I'm just going to do 360 because it does a full 720, 2 full rotations to go lock to lock. So I'm just going to do 1 full rotation to the right. Somewhere about there. And that'll be a good starting point before I really try to dial everything in. Okay, now time to install this strut. Just throwing that sticker on before my hands get dirty. Pouring in that oil. Drop the strut in. Lubricating up the cover gland nut. Gonna tighten that down. I don't have the correct pin tool for this, so I have to get a little creative. Grab the channel lock with some cardboard cloth. Ultimately, I have to throw some tape on here, tape on the channel lock, and really refund that nut to get it tight. There is a torque spec here. I wasn't able to do it, but as tight as I can get it, basically. There is a gap there for the top that you need to hit. I used a micrometer to measure that out. The paint buildup on this, I had to sand it down on the bore a little bit. You got the bump stop in there, hardware on it. There's a little before and after. Subscribe for more.